So today is 1st of September. We got a new month. So there's also like new things, routines that I want to check, like levels and a bunch of other things that I kind of have to update at the same time. Uh, this chart that I have on Binance is kind of new, so I'm gonna take the opportunity. Well, not kind of new, it is new. I do have some old.
Why are you using Binance?
Because I stopped trading on MXC, right? And
Mm,
in
yeah,
terms
yeah.
of finding confluence for levels, for what's actually happening in terms of volume, etc. Binance is the best one, essentially because it is the one that has the most amount of volume out of all the derivatives, out of all
Yeah.
the exchanges that have derivatives. So, um, I have a bunch of things that I have to hide temporarily. Uh, let's just keep these two anchored view apps here on top. Um, and I also don't need this. I can hide that for now, and I'm gonna hide. Well, let's put this in a folder because I don't know how many things it represents. Not, I don't think it's nothing that we need for now, except that previous day view up and that point of control. And that's it. Yeah, that's good enough because the other things we can see or have already been used. Okay, so why do I have so many value lines? Jesus, are the oh, it's because of the indicator. Damn, but that's a lot. Okay, this is just a level. What is this white one? Okay, I don't know what that is. Was, I mean. And this one also has a value. Don't need it. Okay. Okay, that's better. So, um, first things first. We have a naked daily level that hasn't been tested yet. Um, for now, I'm just gonna keep that one. This one was just tested, which is good in terms of signaling a possible move up. That's basically one of the reasons why I entered. So we had equal lows here. Not anymore. And let me see what's a vector. So pink vector and oh, that's also pink. But this is nice. That was a gap I didn't know. Just noticed because I was looking at the vectors. We didn't touch it though. I mean, sorry, I'm stupid. We touched it here. Okay, I guess that's okay. I'm saying I guess that's okay because I'm thinking about the long, right? But so let's see what we have here. Just as a recap of the last month. We started August with a big, massive fucking drop, reached this previous structural high. On the CME, we actually touched this area. We went a little bit further down. Now, currently, we took the equal lows, came to a naked daily level. This one is a very old one, right? Yeah, that's a very old one. Let me do a volume profile of all of this. Let's see where we are at. That's stupid. Okay. Value, we reached value area low and going down, which is a kind of a bearish thing. Well, not kind of. It is a bearish thing. Point of control of the entire range is at a daily level as well. And let me delete this for now. Okay. Actually, let's have a different name for that. Maybe have that a little bit thicker. Otherwise, I can't distinguish it from the others or differentiate. Okay. Daily. Did we reach this? Okay, we didn't. This was an inverted daily gap, but we didn't touch it yet. Let me see if we touched it on the CME. No, we didn't, but we have a gap. And we did not reach the gap. Oh, actually, wait. Oh right, I forgot that we're gonna have a CME gap now, a new one. We're gonna have a new one. So we have this one that is not filled. We have that one which is not filled, and we have, I think there was another one here. Yeah, this one, the top of it we did touch. Or didn't. Actually, we didn't. So this was the only test. And now we currently have this market open gap. Damn. So we have two gaps. We have basically the CME gap, which ends, the high is at 59275, and the Sydney open gap, like price was here, but it gapped down a little bit, going down. So I'm gonna guess that it's going for the bottom gap or lower, based on the current reaction. I don't think we have any more though. Yeah, so in theory, if we are supposed to go up for this week, in terms of gaps, the only one that we have is down here. In terms of regular trading hours gaps, we have more. Yeah, I remember. We have this one too. Which would take us to 55-ish. So that is the gap from Wednesday. Let's check out what happened on Wednesday the 7th. Wednesday the 7th. It's easier if I go through here. Anyway. So it stopped here. Where is that? Last RTH cap from August 7th. That is kind of a range, Kind of a nice range, I mean. And the point of control is just below the gap. Okay. So if we go down, talking about Binance levels, 55083 is an interesting level to think about a buy, because that would be the last regular trading hours gap that we need to fill. My long is about to get stopped out. Currently, we came up to this, apparently, which essentially was the recovery of that red vector, I guess. Now, if we don't start coming up pretty soon, I'm just going to assume that we're going to 55. I don't know. I think it would be a little bit weird. Totally possible, but it would be a little bit weird to come here for another take of the low and start going up. But we'll see. We can also try to check the opening range. I have that bug again. Yeah, I still have to fix this. Let's do this manually. It's only happening for Sydney, by the way. I gotta check what that is about. Okay, but so Sydney is like this. That's the 15 minutes of Sydney. And 1-to-1. One-to-one is 57,552. Let's see if there's a reaction from this low. Or from the daily level, which is the closest one to the one-to-one. Let's activate the -2 here. Okay, -2 would be reaching that low. The way it is looking, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a reversal, but at the same time, being bearish as we are, well, to be fair, this is a bunch of easy liquidity to grab, right? These types of trend lines, they don't usually last long. And we didn't break it, I think, right? Yeah, let me do like one of those classic tests. The Twitter trend lines. Extend red line. So we touched it, are continuing down. Let's see if there's a reversal. If there is, we might see a continuation to the upside. If there isn't, I think 55. Now, to be fair, this is a very ugly high. Very ugly. Absolutely no wick. Right? No wick at all. Still have a bunch of vectors to recover. Yeah, would be nice to see a reversal, but we'll see. So, either we reverse this trend line, just because it's easy liquidity, maybe after one of these targets, or we are going for that range point of control, which is right at the last RTH gap to fill. These are very recent daily levels. If we start going up, me pull up the anchored VWebs that I had there. Where were they? This one. So if we start coming up, because we already tested this area, this was a breaker that we had marked out on Discord as well. So I think that targeting this would be nice. We saw in the afternoon when looking at CoinEgg that there's a bunch of liquidation levels in this area and right above the high. So that's also a possibility. But yeah, I mean, essentially until we see a reversal of the liquidity, I don't think it's very safe to call for this level, considering how bearish we have been and how bearish we are. Doing the RTH gap is probably a little more high probability scenario. So let me just take a screenshot here, showing up all of that. Let me put this on top, otherwise people cannot read it. Like that. Oh, the negative level as well. I'm gonna remove this, otherwise it's a little bit confusing. Okay, let me just post this on Discord so that I can look into it later and post about it later. Analyst BTC USDT 1 of September. Well, technically it's all, oh no, it's not. Yeah, but I'm gonna write 2nd of September because by the time I'm able to write about it, it'll be the 2nd. Well, at least in my time. Okay. And let me zoom in here. Also post that, and now let me just go to the futures. Oh, I'm on replay. Just to show the gaps. Okay, gap bottom. Gap bottom. Why do I have gaps high here? What the hell? Okay. I better write that differently. Because these are not as important. I can remove this. I can also remove the FUG there. And that, and that. Okay, and I think that is it. Oh, and this is also a weekend. Weekend gaps high. Okay. Okay, that is it. I post that. Maybe not on the 15th. I have here ETH market open gap. People are gonna think it's Ethereum, right? Okay, better this way. Okay. Were you in a long as well, Alexa? Or were you not trading?
I was on the first SFP, but yeah, I got stopped out, break even. I didn't enter the one you entered.
Well, you didn't miss an opportunity because I'm out break even anyway as well.
Yeah. RIP.
It is what it is.
Yep.
So we came to the daily level now. We reached the point of control of that candle. I guess this is kind of like last chance. I would be very afraid to long this though. I'm gonna just guess that we're going way down, bro. The way it's looking. It's the start of Asia and everything, you know. Well, technically not the start of Asia, start of Sydney. But starting Sydney with such a strong move, either something happens to buy it back or I don't know.
I'm expecting price to go way down, personally.
Yeah, well, but that's when you think that, that's typically when it starts reversing, right? Because they make you think that. So I wouldn't be surprised if either now or right after taking this low, I wouldn't be surprised if it reverses.
Makes sense.
But if it doesn't, though, that's what I mean. If it doesn't, then 55 is probably a very good target. So let's take. Do you have any questions? Want me to look at anything, or can I move on?
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
I don't have anything yet.
Right now, man violence. Yeah. Right now, yeah, this is too bearish. I think it's probably gonna continue. I guess. I was going to say that right now either we have a reversal from here or Asia is going to be, even when Tokyo opens, Tokyo is maybe going to be super extreme to the downside, maybe. Time will tell. But it's kind of hard to imagine this being support, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, let's move on to ES.
Bro,
ES
I'm
is
gonna
essentially doing the opposite. What?
try to get some sleep. You know, I need to get up early for London,
Sure, bro.
and I haven't been
I'm
sleeping.
gonna
And good
try to be
luck,
fast
and
here, and I'm gonna be waking up for
talk to you
London
soon,
too.
brother. Oh,
See
are
you
you
soon.
gonna be there?
Yeah,
Nice.
I will.
See you soon, brother.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
So yes, um, ES ended Friday with a big move up. this is technically sell side and buy side liquidity being swept, sorry. Did this happen now or no? It was Friday, okay. So essentially it is ranging right now. Started with that candle over there. So this is the current opening range. Same price here, so I would be interested in swiping this. Sweeping, goddammit, my English today. Sweeping this. Sweeping this, or sweeping that. And based on what happens first, I would target the opposite if I get an inverted fair value gap. In terms of levels to watch out for, we have a previous day view up here. With a nice little order block on the 15-minute. Wouldn't trust it too much to be honest, but it's there. It says here gaps high because this is an RTH gap that we left behind, but we are much closer to an old gap's bottom. And the current high, the high of that gap is 5714. The bottom was already tested, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Oh, it wasn't. So we never did reach that. Let's go on replay to check that out. What the hell? That's weird. My replay didn't go there. Oh, okay. It tested it, but right on the open. So it started down there. So it went up a bit. Have no idea what it. Okay. It came to this previous structure. Yeah. Came to this previous structure and continued going down. So this was only tested on the open. At the open of Sydney. So it's completely free, you know what I mean? It's unused. Us right now, I think we only have that one that I marked previously. Let me check. Yeah, there was this one, but was filled in the meantime. And below we don't have any. So yeah, we are much closer to filling this gap, which would take us to 5714, than we are to this one below us. So in terms of probability, and considering that this is starting to seem like the breakout of the range, in the sense that we took this low, created an inverted fair value gap over here. When we did that, we came back to it, reacted, but then we swept that low once again and we shifted structure now. So I would think it's more probable that we come and fill this gap instead of going to the lower one. So what I would like to see, is price essentially doing this. Maybe not right now, maybe maybe something like this. Coming to one of the levels, then going down, and then to that. For the simple fact that the Sydney range has somewhat of a tendency to range a bit and only then start moving. So I would think it's a high probability to sweep the sides of the ranges. Oh, sorry. I was being a dumbass. Yeah. I would think it can sweep one of the sides of the ranges and after that go to the view up and then maybe to the high. We'll see. This looks like a decent order block to long from. So let me also screenshot this, maybe under 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave the chart showing up since that part, so that people understand the confluence of it. And maybe I'll hide this for now. Copy. Yes. 2nd of September of 2024. S&P, okay. Now let's look at NQ. NQ is probably very similar. This previously view up is outdated. No longer relevant. That was a gap. Yeah, we also have, let me change to RTH. We almost filled this gap to the downside. And this is the equivalent RTH gap on ES. Oh, by the way, aren't there bank holidays tomorrow or today? Let me just do a quick check. United States, 2nd of September. Yeah, Labor Day. So New York is closed today. So that will probably slow things down, man. It'll probably be kind of a rangy day. Almost for sure. Almost for sure. So let me see. We did have a gap, but we already filled it. I can delete this now. Yeah, when Friday we came to a point of control, so that's why we're kind of stopped. And this was also liquidity grab. And this is all RTH, right? So this was New York activity. We did not close this gap during RTH, and we have that gap up top. So let's change to ETH. ETH, the range is essentially done. The entirety of this candle is a vector. God damn it, wrong tool. Must have misclicked. The entirety of this candle is a vector, and it's cool, very cool, that the previous day VWAP is just below that. Previous day VWAP. Also point of control here. So both of these are interesting for a long, both of these levels. I would think more of the point of control on the case of NQ. Let me do the range of this section. Okay, I'm gonna keep that there. Or better yet, I'm just gonna leave the line and delete the volume profile. We also took liquidity here. Oh, I remember this. This was Asia low that I got a trade from this move. This was Asia low, and this is Sydney low. I got a trade, or Duna got a trade. Don't remember now. But yeah, we were live, saw this happening real time. One of us was on a trade after that. So, for example, this is the Sydney's open range. 15 minutes. And so this would be its confluence. Let me see, where's the -3 of that? -3 is close to the previous VWAP. So this would essentially mean recovering all of this. Maybe it's nice enough for... Maybe this is nice enough for Asia. Maybe just coming back here and then moving up, maybe. Just for Asia, you know. Then maybe London can have a bigger move. Gosh, I was trying to get to the bottom of that line. Where are you at? Well, is it a ray? Yes. Okay. I see. This is the previous week. Previous week's VWAP. And I wouldn't say that it's a bad place to long, but with that previous day VWAP so close. But anyway, let me mark this order block area. And that would be it. So the idea would be either, let me switch to 30 or 15 maybe. I don't have the gap. Oh, it's so high up. That's a big difference. We are super close on S&P to a gap, but on NQ it's actually super far. Super far. Anyway, if ES starts moving up, NQ will probably follow it anyway. So what that might mean, Well, I cannot show it like this, right? It'll confuse people. Let's do the ETH. Oh man, that sucks. That's so far away. Okay, I'm just gonna Asia low. By the way, I'm sorry, I wasn't checking if there's someone on the chat. Sorry guys. On these sessions I'm usually alone. That's why I wasn't checking. Okay. Where's my stream? Give me a second. Yeah, okay, no one else on chat. So Asia low. Where was I? Oh, okay, we took the Asia low. So now maybe this. God damn it. Maybe this or maybe that. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Let me post this one. Or alternatively, this might be a very nice short as well. Cannot ignore that. Let me just change the color of this one. That's good enough just to distinguish it. Let me maybe put this, okay, center. Yeah, center, so that it's not on top of the line. Okay, gold. I don't remember gold actually. I have to take a closer look because I don't remember the last situations. I don't need any of this because I'm gonna check it again. So let's just take a little bit of time to remind myself. Daily FEG, ranging. This candle took both highs. No, we have stacked highs up there. But ooh, okay. All of these are stacked highs. Stacked highs, but also equal lows. So if those are equal lows and price goes there, then this area, oops, wrong tool. this area might be support/resistance, and we also have a naked daily level. Oh, let me remind myself of this. Not equal lows on CME. Somebody wrote something. Not here, I think. Yeah, not here, okay. I don't know, man. I wouldn't bet too much on that daily level holding because it would be reusing a daily fair value gap, reusing it, and I'm not very fond of reusing gaps like that. But at the same time, it's kind of scary because if it drops and it doesn't have that support, or if that support doesn't hold, then there's a chance that we do come back down quite a bit. So let me change to 30 minutes and check out daily levels. So these, for example, are equal lows, equal highs. This right now is a potential SFP, which created equal lows. Okay, the daily level is a point of control, a naked one. That's interesting. Okay, that simple fact just made it more interesting. I'm just gonna mark this way. Actually, let's go to 15, see if there's a better readable candle. Not really. I would say this one, but I hate those lows. Those lows are really ugly. Well, at least on this time frame. Yeah, they're okay. Decent sized wicks. If we are to go down, previous day view up is a point of interest for that. Why is it not extending this? It's clearly naked. Weird. That is clearly a naked level. Okay. Anything else upside? No. So if it is to go down, I would look into the previous day VWAP area because it's a previous pivot point. 1 hour, let's see. It's kind of a breaker. Not one of those really high probability ones in my opinion, but it's kind of a breaker. And then I don't know where I'm getting notifications, to be honest. Whatever. Sorry guys, I have to do a really quick check. Need a little bit of a quick check here. Give me a second. God damn it. Sorry guys. Having a little bit of trouble here. Because I was trying to... Yeah, okay. So, we're all good. What was I going to check? What was I checking? Yeah, okay. So, let me see. 130 minutes. Let me adjust this. If we are essentially, I would either long or short from one of these main levels. So short scenario would be something like this or like that. Okay. And obviously it would also be the other way around. So these would be my two ideas. One of them. Now, let me see what's happening here. Was this an SFP anyway? It was, okay. So we did take this low anyway. And it's essentially the same thing. Essentially the same thing. This, for example, on the 30 minutes is kind of a block. Kind of. And you got the point of control. And the previous day view up, same thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna post those. This is an RTH gap, so I think we're going down instead. I would bet about going down instead. I'm kind of thinking that if Bitcoin keeps being weak like this, then maybe opening a position to the downside would be a good idea. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Guys, I'm gonna leave explanations on Discord about the setups and the idea that I just posted, okay? All of them. I already posted the images, but I'm gonna explain them a little bit. If you guys have any questions, tag me or reply to that post, because you can comment on each of my posts. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can comment on each of the posts that I make. You have permission to do that, even if you're just on the free open community, you know. So I'm gonna post this image as well. And yeah, I guess that's it. If you guys have any questions, just ask there. Where's Discord then? Alpha. Golds. Okay. Okay, that is it, guys. Oh, let me wait. Let me check that real fast. Yeah, we're probably gonna continue going down. Yeah. Fill all of these orders. Guys, I'm gonna leave you guys here. If you guys have any questions, leave them on Discord, and I'll reply as soon as possible. Okay. If we don't talk anytime soon, have a good week. Good luck with trading. Don't risk too much. If you're doing bad, take a break. and if you need help, come to the community, and I'll try my best. And anyone else is a good, friendly environment. So if you guys need help, swing by. It's free to join anyway, right? So have a nice week. I'll see you guys around. Good luck.